Hey there guys, I'm Melanie and you're watching akaMommy, and if you are brand new to my channel and have never been here before, then welcome. I'm so glad that you decided to stop by. I hope that you find some information here that you find to be helpful, encouraging, or whatever it is that you happen to be looking for. And if you're a returning subscriber, then thank you so much for coming back. Okay guys, so the topic of today's video is actually one that came to me, I think, the end of last week, and I thought I should probably talk about this because if you have been around my channel for any length of time, you'll know that I share grocery hauls. I share them usually 3 to 4 times a month, plus I usually share with you guys my Costco haul, but I have shared one grocery haul on my channel this entire month. I went to the grocery store on January 3rd, I believe it was. I went to Aldi. I will link that video for you guys, whichever, I never remember which side it's going to pop up on, but I will link that video for you guys. But that is literally the only video that I've posted as far as a grocery haul on my channel. And I know that a lot of people really enjoy watching grocery haul videos. I myself really love watching haul videos on YouTube. I love watching recipe videos. I love watching what I eat in a day. Basically anything relating to food. Yes, hashtag I love food. So I've only shared one of those on my channel this month, and it occurred to me that I was probably going to have some people start to wonder why. Well, this is why. You guys, I have not been to the grocery store for a large grocery trip since that day. Today is January 24th. I'm actually going to try to get this video up today, maybe tomorrow for you guys. I have not bought groceries since January 3rd. Now, I will throw in a little caveat here and say I have purchased milk and bread and like bananas, or, you know, I really think that that's probably it since that time. I've had to go back and buy milk and bread and things every single week, but I have not done a large grocery trip since the beginning of this month. And if I'm remembering correctly, I believe that when I went to Aldi at the beginning of this month, I think I only spent like $86 or something like that, which is, Aldi just has amazing prices on groceries to begin with, but to think that I spent $86 on groceries at the beginning of January, and then I've probably spent, I don't know, less than $50, way less than $50 for the remainder of the month, that is mind-blowing. So if you're anything like me, you would be sitting there now going, okay, so how did you manage this? Like, are you guys just not eating? Yes, we are absolutely eating. But I decided in the month of January, I was going to do this revolutionary thing called shopping out of my own pantry. You guys, I have wanted to do this for so long. It is something that has been on my mind for like a year, which is just downright ridiculous. And I've tried to do it in the past, but I've never been this successful. So I wanted to share this with you guys. I wanted to share with you, number one, why you haven't been seeing any grocery hauls on my videos since on my channel since that very first one. And then I wanted to share this idea with you, which is shop from your pantry. Shop from what you already have. If you're anything like me, then you probably already have a stockpile of food in your home. And I just decided, you know what? I don't want to live like that anymore because things get forgotten, things expire. I'm wasting money on food because I forget what I already have. And so, excuse me, what I did at the beginning of the month, it was probably the second week of January, is I went and I made an inventory sheet of what we had in our home. I went to our deep freezer, I went to our pantry, our refrigerators that we have. Like, I looked at every food item that we had in the house, and I made a list of it. And then I sat down and I said, okay, given what we have, what can I make? And this is what I've done in the past. I have gotten to the point where I would make an inventory, and then I would come in and I would make all these great meal ideas and say, okay, let's do this. But then I never stuck with it. And then I ended up going to the grocery store and we spent more money and we had more food, or we would go out to eat because I was lazy. I've been there. This month though, I was determined that I was not going to let that happen. Sorry, you guys. Had to take a quick coffee break. Okay, so basically what I did is I just made a list of these are things that we already owned, and this is some meal ideas. And I realize you guys probably can't see this from there, but I have been able to cross off almost everything on this list. Like, I've actually made these meals. And that is where the success has been for me, is actually sticking to this list and saying, we are not going out to eat. I am not going to order pizza. I am not going to be lazy and just not cook. I'm going to use up what we have in our home. And that's what I've done. So, I mean, it has now gotten to the point that my kids are kind of going, Mom, what can we have for lunch today? And I'm like, sandwiches? Because I don't want to buy anything. I want to use up what we have. You know, last night we had our Bible study group, and my oldest two girls, my two teenage girls, usually stay at home. Well, maybe sometimes they stay at home with our baby girl and my father-in-law, who's actually here as well. And then that's an opportunity for my older girls to kind of make dinner, and they are basically, you know, babysitters for the night. And most nights they don't have a problem coming up with something or finding something in the house to make for dinner. But last night my oldest daughter was kind of like, I don't know what I'm going to make for dinner. So, you know, this has been a month of let's get creative and let's figure out what we can do. But it has saved my family so much money. I cannot even begin to tell you guys. If you watched I believe it was my large family tag video, I told you guys that on average we will spend $1,000 a month on groceries. $1,000. That is a lot of money. To think that I have spent less than $150 this month, less than $150, you guys, blows my mind. So now, do I think that this trend will be able to continue? Absolutely not, because we are finally starting to run out of food. But my plan is at the beginning of February, I'm going to go and stock up at Costco. So you guys will be seeing a Costco haul from me at the beginning of February. And I'm going to try to do the bulk of our shopping at that time. I'm probably going to try to do my shopping either bi-monthly, or I don't want to do weekly anymore because I find that I just buy more and I spend way too much money. So I want to try to do my shopping bi-monthly. And another big reason that I wanted to do this is because I'm really trying to kind of overhaul the way that we eat in our home, and not just for me. Obviously, I have very specific weight loss and fitness goals that will not allow me just to eat a bunch of processed junk. And I know that that stuff is not good for you anyway, but we had a bunch of that stuff in our house. So rather than just throw it all away, we've been using it all up in the month of January. That kind of sounds terrible. It kind of sounds like I fed my family a bunch of junk. I really didn't. I say we had a bunch of stuff, but we really didn't have as much as you might think. It was a lot to me. It was way more than I wanted to see in my pantry. But now it's significantly less, and I'm so happy because moving into February, I will be able to start cooking more meals from scratch with fresh ingredients, which is what I really, really genuinely desire to do. So that is what I wanted to share with you guys today. I just really wanted to share with you why you haven't seen grocery haul videos on my channel this month, kind of what I've been doing in place of going to the grocery store, basically just finally getting around to eating the food that we spent money on, 6 months ago. And then to let you know that in February, kind of what to expect. So that's going to be it. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. I have a lot of content coming to you guys very soon. A wide range of content coming to you. Like, I have ideas coming out of my ears. So please stay tuned for future videos. If you like this video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. And if you are not already subscribed and would like to be, make sure that you hit the red subscribe button down below, and that way you won't miss any of my future videos. Until then, you guys take care and be blessed. Bye.